How to set up Shopify date picker for delivery. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I will show you step by step how to set this up. Now, this is going to be for local deliveries because, this is the actual way. You could possibly set up dates for them or allow people to pick dates for them, and I will show you how to do so. Now, we're just going to be using an application because Shopify itself does not offer this. So let's just go ahead and get started. First, you'll need to just go to the apps section from the bottom left, click on all recommended apps, and then just go to Shopify App Store. From here, you basically want to search for Pick Easy without any spaces. So just go ahead and search this up. And then you should find this right here, which is Pickup Delivery Date, Pick Easy. So we can just go ahead and add this real quick to our store just by clicking on install here, and then we can just go ahead and confirm the installation first, and then we can just go ahead and start setting things up. You can just go ahead and exit out of those because we don't need them anymore, and then we can just go ahead and start the setup. Great, so once you actually install it and pick a plan, we can just go ahead and get started by enabling the app first in order for it to work. So just go ahead and click on enable, and then just go to theme editor where you can just enable it from the app embeds. So just go ahead and follow the steps and you'll be able to enable it from here. So we can just go ahead and set this up. And then we can just go ahead and exit out of here. We don't really need any of this for the time being. We can just go back to our app here if we just exit out of here. I think I did not actually save it, so I will need to just go back. Great, so after that you will just need to go to settings because you will need to also enable it from the app itself. So just go to settings from here, or you can just click on go to settings, and then from here we will need to set things up a little bit. So the first thing is going to be this app is disabled, so just go ahead and enable it, and this is the first thing. Or you can just go ahead and set these things up and then turn it on. It's completely up to you. So first, going to be general setup, you will need to set up your time zone, so just go ahead and do that. Let me just go ahead and find the time zone that I'll be using. Okay, and then you would want to enable the delivery that you want, which is enable local delivery. And if you wanted to also enable pickup, you can also feel free to do so. It's completely up to you. And if you want to just enable the standard shipping, which is the usual one that you're used to, you can also do this as well. And then here we can have a lot of settings to play around with. So here is going to be the slots and order limit. Here you will need to set up the date and time basically that you're going to be available in. So we can just go ahead and set up the date and time or date and time range. And then from here, obviously first choose whichever format that you actually like, and you can see the preview down here. So the time and range is going to be from 10 a.m. for example to 11 a.m. and so on. So we can also do limit number of orders per slot if you want this, and it's just going to give you the option to add the limit. And you can also use same time slots for all days if you want to just set up only one day, and then the rest is just going to be a copy paste from there. So I'm just going to use this because it's going to be easier, and then we can just go ahead and start at let's just this is just an example, so I'm just going to do from 9 a.m. till let's say 6 p.m. And then here is going to be the interval between. If you want to add that, feel free to do so, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then we also have the time slots. This is pretty much the same because we did use same time slots for all days. And then we can also add a time slot for all days again. So you can just go ahead and do this. For some reason, I'm not sure why this is... am I missing something? No, this is pretty much the same. So just go ahead and leave it as it is. This is, I believe, if you want to add another one here. Now here's going to be the availability conditions. So if you wanted to set those up, you will need to just go through them real quick. So preparation time for an order, this is going to take 1 day, or maybe if you you could want more time, you can just feel free to set it up to 3 or whatever, how many days you actually need. And also the time between orders, or the cutoff time for orders, and so on. So just go ahead and feel free to add all of these elements, especially the blackout slots are basically going to be your vacation time that you don't want to receive any pickups from or delivery from. So feel free to add those from here, and then just go ahead and click on save settings, and you're pretty much good to go. Now people will be able to just go ahead and pick whichever date they want for delivery. So hopefully you found this video to be informative. I know I did not show you all these settings that you can go through because this is just going to be a simple one for you. You can feel free to just dive deeper into the settings that you can actually set up and all of those things. And also it does make a difference the type of plan that you want to go for. But either way, this is pretty much how to set up the pick delivery date for your Shopify store. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and thanks for watching.